these two guys who were sitting on a bench, and they were the last people we talked to. They were so friendly, and it was the easiest group to get a yes answer to talk to. They were just sitting there relaxed, in a good mood. It was a beautiful day, and they were very open. And both of them were parents again of Harvard students. And one of the guys, Mike on the left, had the most incredible smile, and it didn't stop. So I had to ask him at some point, "Where'd you get that smile?" Uh, I can envy people with smiles like that. The other guy also had a relaxed, comfortable, kind of a really relaxed voice. And the story was that the guy on the left, Mike, younger guy with the incredible smile. So he lives in Atlanta, Georgia now. And he moved from Maryland to Atlanta, Georgia. And even though Atlanta, Georgia, at the time he moved there, he said the county was one of the most racist counties in the country. But he's watched things improve, and he described that. And he feels optimistic. He's not angry. He feels that he's part of the solution, not part of the problem. So we've got two optimistic guys sitting next to each other, having a grand old time. Can I talk to you guys? Oh, good. Okay. You were talking about something. Oh, you've got the Harvard Co-op on.
Yes, my daughter goes there.
Okay. Oh, that's right. It's parents' weekend.
Family weekend.
That's why everybody's here from Harvard. So what do I do about that?
Everybody here?
Yeah, I mean, everybody walking around today.
No, I'm not from Harvard.
Okay, good. Where are you from? I mean, you don't have a kid?
I'm from Ellicott City. No, I have a kid here.
Oh, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Okay, Ellicott City, Maryland.
Right,
I
right.
know about that. Okay, that's a nice button, right?
Thanks.
Veritas, right? And what were you guys talking about? It sounded good, I think, just now.
He met my ex-wife by chance. He thought she went to school here.
Oh, really? Okay.
Right.
And you found out he was his ex-wife?
He just told me.
He just told you?
Right.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I think the extremes are just getting too hard on handle on the bar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Both left and right. Yeah.
You mean polarization?
Polarization, exactly. But what troubles me the most is the extreme right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I think the extreme left, they are sensible. I mean,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But, the
What are
right,
you
they
most
seem,
concerned? Yeah, with the right. They've got the gun.
the fact that the right, they are willing to go with violence to achieve whatever they want to do is what I find very
Like January
disturbing.
6th.
Correct.
Like January
Correct.
6th, yeah.
Correct.
And where do you live?
Right now I live in Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay, that's not a secret. It's not a secret at all, right? What do you think of it?
Of
Living
the
in
area?
Atlanta.
Oh, I love it there.
You do?
I'm in perhaps the most racist county there, Forsyth County. You probably
Yeah.
heard the history behind it. Yeah.
Yeah, I have. So you love it there, you said?
I enjoy it now. They've changed quite a bit over the last 35 years. It's
Did
changed a
they?
lot.
How did they do it?
Well, they're trying to get rid of the stigma of all the lynching that they've done in the past.
Yeah.
And with that, they've brought in a lot of diversity and inclusion, which I know that's a bad word to some people, but
Yeah.
it's been exceptionally great.
You mean, how did they brought it in, or people just showed up?
Well, people didn't show up. They
actually,
yeah, it was planned to bring people back and get rid of that
stigma.
particular
I mean,
stigma.
that just, yeah.
Oh, Stone Mountain is full of Jamaican.
That's what happened.
That's where it probably is.
Well, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
I was like, well, Stone Mountain is a famous place in a tragic or really dark way. And it's outside of Atlanta. And I happened to go there one night with a friend who was actually a Black Jamaican woman and a group. And they were used to it. And I was devastated because in Stone Mountain, there's this huge engraved statue, or a huge engravement of the three top generals of the Confederacy: Robert E. Lee, Stonewall Jackson, and I can't remember the name of the third. I always forget thirds. But all three of them were, of course, famous and infamous. And so the message is, blacks, you're never gonna overcome this. We're white supremacy, and it will always stay like that. And so to be at a concert, it was a big concert, and to be facing that wall was really unsettling, to say the least. And that's called Stone Mountain, Georgia. We went to a concert, I think, there, after a concert. And I was so really, not just angry, but like scared and just really affected, even more than she was. Yeah, and she's Jamaican, so, like, she was kind of used to it.
Yeah.
And I couldn't get used to it at all.
Right.
Now, have they taken that down?
Some of it's been taken down. You mean like some of the stuff
The-
that's like the monuments and stuff?
Yeah, the four generals.
No, that's still on there.
That's still,
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna take it out of granite anytime soon.
Well, that really freaked me
Because
out.
it's etched in.
I mean, really freaked me out. It was like being, maybe sort of like a Holocaust memorial. It's like being,
Don't forget, never forget.
Yeah, right, and being exposed to something
Right.
that you didn't know about.
Right.
Yeah. So, but you're helping Forsyth County become different.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's excellent. Yeah. What can you still do?
Oh, jeez.
Bowling.
That's
Bowling, yeah.
that's no, I haven't played any sport. Maybe ping pong.
Ping pong.
Right.
No, really,
Right?
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, ping pong.
Yeah, I love it. And people kind of ignore it.
Right.
They don't take
Right.
it seriously.
Right.
But it is a
it's
serious
fun,
game. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I've been playing sometimes at BU. I went to BU, Boston
Okay.
University, and it's all international students who play,
Right.
Oh.
Right.
Play.
Right.
like Indians
Right.
and East Asians and
Right.
everything.
Right.
And they're always very, because I'm older and they say,
Right,
sir.
Right. Right.
And if
Very
they're in
respectable.
the middle of a game, they
Right.
let me come in.
Right.
So it's really cool.
Yeah.
Why'd you leave Columbia and move to Atlanta? I don't usually.
Cost of living. Once upon a time, it was way cheaper. It was like 40% cheaper to go down there. But
Really?
now with the pandemic and everybody moving anywhere,
Right.
the costs have went up everywhere.
Yeah.
In Atlanta, yeah, everywhere. Seem to be happier in Atlanta.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quality of life is much better there.
It is. Yeah.
Schools are great. That's why my daughter has an opportunity to go to Harvard because the schools are
Ah.
one of the best in that state.
What
that
year?
whole region.
What year is she in school?
It's her freshman year.
Freshman. Yeah. So right.
And my
when you-
son went to he's at the Navy Academy. They both the
Oh.
product of that school district
Wow.
in Forsyth County.
Right, and that's in Annapolis.
Yes, Annapolis.
Yeah. Did you live? Is Ellicott City near Annapolis? No.
Uh-huh.
It
It's
is?
not far,
Okay.
maybe 20
Yeah.
minutes.
Okay. And you've got an interesting accent. Where you originally?
Yeah, you do.
I'm from Ghana.
Mm.
I left at 20.
At what?
At 20.
At 20. Okay. And came right to Maryland.
No, I went to school in Syracuse.
Yeah. So he's an immigrant from Ghana and has such a relaxed way of being. Just a sense of that everything's okay. And yet he came to Ghana. He came from Ghana at age 20. Must have been a struggle. I don't know. We didn't get that far. But I think he's got a son. He's got somebody at Harvard as well. So again, it's part of Harvard's Parents Weekend. And of course, not many people know much about Ghana. He's not somebody, he seems like he's not upset about anything. He just seems so grounded. And that was very relaxing for me, very, reassuring. It's good to feel that. To where?
Syracuse, New York.
Oh, to Syracuse. Okay. Yeah. Well, you guys should have met a long time
I
ago.
know, like
Right?
we've been running in the same circles and realize it.
Like that. Well, let me give you the card, but I want you guys to ask me questions if you want.
Yeah.
This is my website and YouTube channel, and I'm not sure if you know how to pronounce the word chutzpah.
So
If
what
you
is the purpose of this interview?
Of this one?
Uh-huh.
Well, we're interviewing a lot of people in Cambridge and Harvard Square. It's just the first day that we've done that kind of, they call that man in the street
Mm-hmm.
interviewing, where there's not a specific agenda.
Mm-hmm.
It's really open-ended.
Mm-hmm.
And, a lot of it's focusing on how people feel about what's going on in the States, like right now, about political,
Right.
cultural,
Right.
and so forth.
Right.
And I call it, because I find so much uncertainty, I call it the existential wilderness. You know what I mean by that?
Right.
Yeah, and it's scary. I find it disturbing. But I'm not making other people say that.
Right.
I just want to hear
Yeah,
what
well,
other
it's
people
your
say.
opinion.
Yeah. So that's why what do you think about the existential wilderness?
The
What do you think about my term, the existential wilderness?
um,
Does it make sense?
yeah, it does.
Okay.
It gives us an extended uh, understanding of what's really going on in the world in real time. So you're asking people in the
In the
community
Yeah,
in real life what's happening and how they feel about it.
right. Yeah. So it was really great to be with those two guys. It was a real uplifting moment. It was so easy to connect with them. They were so warm and welcome. And so they didn't have any defense mechanism. They were just open two guys who were really, really could have loved each other. I mean, sort of did after they realized they were connected. So a real model of friendship. That turns me on.